Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 15th October 2024. How many of you remember 15th October 2023? What is the specialty of this day a year ago? We started our training, free training on supply demand zone price action on 15th October 2023. We have completed 1 year. This day is very important. The reason is all of you got an opportunity to learn this course with free of cost. You know, it is a highly expensive training course. Some of the US academies are charging 8,000 US dollars for providing this training. And according to me, my free training program is worth more than 10,000 US dollars. Because it is not a theoretical training program. It is a practical training program. We have covered the concepts in depth. Up to the roots, we went and I provided the training. I explained the reasons behind many of these concepts. So this is one of the reasons why our training program is a very powerful training program. You know, so far we have completed 25 training lessons, more than 60 training videos from these 25 lessons we released during this last 1 year. And some of you are getting good profits after completing this training program. The risk management clearly explained in this training program. This is the reason why when you are getting the profits, you are getting very good profits. When you get the losses, you are getting only minimal losses. It's like maybe you are getting 0.1% or 0.5% or 1.2%, such kind of losses on your investment you are getting at the time when you get the loss. And when you get the profits, you are getting like 4%, 5%, 6%, 10%, 11% profits you are getting on your investment. See the difference? Because you learn the concepts risk management. The risk reward is always helping you good profits. And the second important thing is the success rate in this system is very high compared to the failures. And more importantly, we identified a new concept, high liquidity zones. And also I defined a strategy, a special strategy, daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zone strategy. And that strategy is giving huge profits with a huge success rate. We have more than 80% success rate. And average intraday ROA is 6% returns on your investments. All these concepts I have explained during this training program. Many concepts I provided the improvements in the existing system. Especially, you are in a position to identify when a zone can be violated. 80% scenarios we predicted before the zone violation. I introduced a new concept, price direction. And that's drastically improved the bullish and bearish trade setups concepts. Many failures are avoided with the help of price direction concept you learned in lesson 13. I have explained the new concepts, the hidden body and hidden zones concepts. You have learned in lesson 9.3 and lesson 9.4. And I have introduced HLQ zone strategy in lesson 21. I developed a new concept, lower time frame zone as an horizon to the higher time frame zone. I explained in lesson 22. It's a new concept. And the trend concepts I have explained in detail, especially swing highs and swing lows. Higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. And also I introduced a new concept, equal high and equal low, that drastically improved the trend related concepts. Of course, you also learned the existing supply demand zone, trend calculation based on zone violation. I have introduced a new concept, trend change origin, TCO zones. So many new concepts you learn in this training course. And risk management you learn in an effective manner. So far over 1,000 members are completed our training program. Around 2,000 members completed phase 2 training program, or close to 2,500 members. I am calculating based on the views. If not, maybe views are saying 2,300, at least half of the people might have been completed. That's why I am saying more than 1,000 members definitely would have completed this training program. But the question is, how many of you completed this training program with effective way? I know few people who completed this training program in effective way, and today they are doing wonders by getting good profits every day, almost every day. Now they are also premium subscribers. I am feeling very happy the moment each time when they are talking about their profits. Some of the new members recently completed the course who joined premium membership during this month. They also send me messages by saying they are getting good profits. Probably our community is growing slowly but effectively. People are using supply demand zone price action, and they are making use of our premium reports and then started getting the profits. But the question is, how many of you learn these concepts effective manner? That is a question mark. Because I provided the training instructions, I am not sure how many of you are following the training instructions. Already training instructions, time to time I was posting at our Telegram group so that new members are aware. Recently, I also pinned the training instructions in the Telegram group, in the pinned messages. If you look into the pinned messages at the top of the Telegram group, you will be able to see. Just click that pinned messages and you will find all the training instructions clearly. I always tell you, those people who follow the training instructions and according to the training instructions complete the course, they will be a very good independent traders. Independent trader means you don't require anybody's help. Maybe once in a while you get some doubts. You are putting them in the comment box. I am answering your questions. But they are the people become independent traders. I want you people to become independent trader. If you want to become an independent trader, some patience is needed. You need to spend a dedicated time. You need to practice the concepts. That way your confidence will improve. And then you should do paper trading before you get into the real trading. Even real trading also, first 1 or 2 months, you might be missing opportunities with the fear. You should overcome your fear. When you overcome your fear, if you do paper trading and if you get confidence about the concepts you learn, because some of you people completed the course and today you are making profits. When they are making the profits, why can't you make the profit? Very simple question. The only difference is confidence. They are having the confidence. Probably you might be having less confidence. Why you are having less confidence? Maybe you didn't learn the concepts effective way. Maybe those people learned the concepts effective way. Maybe you didn't practice good enough. Maybe they practiced good enough. These are the only small things that makes a huge difference. The two important things that will make you become a very good trader. This is the psychology of the trader. Two important points are affecting the psychology of the traders. One point is acceptance, risk acceptance. Willingness to accept the risk. If the willingness is not there, you never accept the risk. When you never accept the risk, you never take any trade. That's why you should accept the risk before you taking the trade. What is the risk? It is a potential loss. If your analysis goes wrong, you lose small amount. How much money you lose? Your supply demand zone price action concepts are telling that. Based on your proximal and distal line, or including stop buffers. You know how much money you may lose if your analysis go wrong. You should accept it. You are investing 2 lakhs rupees. If your analysis goes wrong, you may be losing 1000 rupees. If you are not in a position to accept losing the 1000 or 500 or 2000 rupees, how do you expect to get the profit? You should accept and then you should take the trade. If the trade goes in your favor, maybe you might be getting a 3 times return, or if it is 1:3 trade, or 4 times return if it is 1:4 trade, or 5 times return it is 1:5 trade. Many times HLQ zones you are getting 1:6, 1:7, 1:8 RR you are getting. That is the reason why when you are investing 2 lakhs rupees for one futures margin cost, the time when you get profits, you are getting 8,000, 9,000 or 10,000, 11,000 rupees profit you are getting. How you are getting such huge profits? Because of the risk you are accepting. When risk occurs, once in a while. When you get the profits, many times. See, many times you are getting the profits, only once in a while you are getting the loss. Just once in a while when you get the loss, focusing on that and ignoring the other trades that you are getting profits continuously, how do you get the profit then if you don't take the trades? You are not taking trades, maybe you are not confident at your analysis. This is the second point. I told you 2 points are affecting the psychology of the trader. One is willingness or not having willingness to take the trade. That is impacting the psychology. The second point, why you are not having willingness to take the trade, maybe you are not having confidence about your analysis. Fear should go out of your mind. Whatever the concepts you learned, that should build confidence. If you are not getting confidence, what could be the reason? Maybe you didn't learn your course according to my training instructions. Maybe you skipped some of the videos. There you missed some important points. You didn't learn the course dedicatedly. See, some of the people, word by word they are learning. If required, they are repeating that video again, second time, even third time, even fourth time. I have seen the people. It's not 1 or 2 people, several people, they are learning the course like that. Look into the comment box. People, whenever they are learning in a dedicated manner, each time when they get a doubt, they are asking. And I'm also patiently answering those questions. Many times your doubts might be there in the comment box. Some of your earlier members, senior members, might have asked those questions in the comment box. If you read those comments in the comment box, probably you get answers to many of your questions before you ask me the same question again. That is the advantage of comment box in our YouTube, each and every training video. When you want to learn the concepts in a dedicated manner, you have to learn each and every point. Why I am spending so much of time while making a video? Because I am expecting you to go through the video dedicatedly, each and every point. Sometimes I am repeating the same point 2 times or 3 times. That means that is a very important point. That's why I might be repeating second time or third time. That is what you have to realize when you are going through the videos. Sometimes I might be very slow explaining the concepts. That means I want you to people focus more on that video. Maybe you are learning a very important concept. Maybe that is the reason why I am a bit slower in that video while explaining. I spend a lot of time for making these videos, especially the presentations. Many times it took 3 to 4 days time for me to complete one presentation before I recorded the video. And you know, my presentations are mostly they are interactive presentations with a lot of animations I included in the presentations, so that you learn the concepts in a perfect way. And I want you people feel more active when you are looking into such kind of presentations, as if you should feel like you are in the real classroom, even though it is a video training. So that's why I took a lot of care while preparing the presentations. When I spend such a huge amount of time, definitely you have to spend. I know it is a only one-time effort for me while making these presentations. That's why I spend a lot of time. But for you, it is like a what is the right word I have to say? Sorry, I forgot that English word. Yeah, it is like a treasure. All our training videos are like a treasure, a knowledge treasure. It's a huge treasure. You have to dig into the treasure to grab more and more. That's why interesting people who are having dedication to become independent traders, they are spending hours and hours of time for learning the concepts. They are repeating the some of the videos second time, even third time, fourth time. I know. Some of the comments in the comment box, you might be seeing how much effort they spend while they are learning the concepts. They've been making in their comment section, they've been mentioning how they are learning the concepts. Some of the people spend huge amount of money earlier for learning this course. They spent 50 lakhs or 1.5 lakh or close to 2 lakhs. Some of the comment boxes, you will be seeing their comments. And they are saying, and they said, they wasted their money by spending that much money and still they didn't learn. But now in our training program, they are learning the concepts in an effective way. Because they spend the money, they know the value of the training program. But what about you? Many of you are learning this training program with free of cost. That's why many of you people are not really understanding the worth of our training program. Because it is a free training program. It is a free training program because I want to promote my NeoStock software. That's why I provided the free training program. It doesn't mean it is not a worth. It is a worth more than 10,000 US dollars. I repeat again, my training program is worth more than 10,000 US dollars. 100 times I may repeat this point. You have to understand. So that means I am helping you people by giving 10,000 US dollars. You have to accept that point, and then you have to start learning these concepts in a dedicated manner. Definitely you don't find this much quality of the training program anywhere. I am challenging this point. Why? Because I developed the entire NeoStock supply demand zone price action software. I know each and every minute thing that is happening in the system. Otherwise, software development is not possible. Several years' time, day and night I spent for developing this software. Can you imagine how much knowledge I should have? Otherwise, software don't work properly. Each and every minute level rule I have to program. Then only software will give you the desired results. That is what we are seeing in bullish and bearish trade setup stocks for different income trades. That is what we are seeing in HLQ zones for daily and 75 minutes time frame. That is what we are seeing supply demand zone chain for Nifty, Bank Nifty, of course. All other stocks, at present you have access to only Nifty and Bank Nifty through our videos, premium videos. But still you can get for any stock, Nifty and Bank Nifty, supply demand zone chain, whatever you are getting, the same thing you can get for any stock you are requesting. But within the F&O listed companies only currently I am supporting. Or indices, 17 indices, that includes all sectorial indices. Anything, I can generate this for US stocks, I can generate this for Bitcoin, I can generate this for Forex, I can generate these reports for commodities, gold, silver, oil, any commodity. But only thing is I should feed the data into my database. At present, I am feeding the data only Nifty related stocks and indices. Why? Because I need to spend a lot of money for buying the data. More than what you are paying me, that much money I have to spend. Because the data feed is not available. If anybody can provide me US data feed, definitely I can generate. It is very simple. Just already software is developed. I just feed the data into the database and I should generate the reports. Maybe few minor changes I have to do because Indian stock market market hours are different from US stock market. Instead of 75 minutes, 125 minutes data, probably I should convert to 1 hour data or 2 hours data or 4 hours data. That's it. Some small changes in the data conversion. But software still remains same. Same algorithms, nothing. I need not change anything. Because I remember some of you people asked me for US related and for Forex related. Just because the data is not available in my database, I am not able to execute my software. If once the data is available in the database, it is just a few minutes time to perform this. Because at least Indian data, F&O's listed stocks for around 196 or 197 companies, every day it is taking 10 minutes time for process the data. And moreover, my database, we have a huge data from the year 1994 onwards. So it takes a little more time to perform all the old data. Because high liquidity zones, more and more historic data is available and your high liquidity zones are much more and more effective. If you have only just 6 months data, the effectiveness of high liquidity zones will reduce. If you have say last 3 years data, its effectiveness will improve. Let's say if we have last 10 years data, the effectiveness of HLQ zones is even much more higher. The historic data is one of the key factor to improve the performance of the high liquidity zones. That's why I'm performing the data from the year 1994 every day before I post the results. At present, my software is taking 10 minutes time for processing the historic data. In the coming days, it may take to 12 minutes, 13 minutes, because new data will be added into the database. When more and more data added, more and more time it will take for processing. For most of the people, all these things looks very simple, but there is a complicated process involved, software point of view. And there is a high quality training is involved for your free training program point of view. All these people should understand this. You can't judge everything that is available free of cost. Some are high quality. Content might be there. Some of your pre-training course, NeoStock training is such kind of high quality. Because people who already learned supply demand zone price action course and again they are attending our training program, they really understand the real value of our training program. You can see those comments from several people, it's not one or two people, several people. If you look into the training videos. Because so many 60 videos are there, 60 videos, comment sections, if you look into that, and one of those videos, they shared their experiences. It's not that everybody shared their experience in the first video. Some people by learning the 4th lesson they realize. Some people by learning 5th lesson they realize. Some people they learn by 10th lesson they realize the value of this training program. When they realize immediately, they want to share their happiness. And that day they are putting their comments in the comment section. Some of them got angry about the amount they paid earlier and the kind of content they learned by seeing our training program. Because they got angry earlier, they spent money, they didn't learn. They expressed their feelings also in the comment boxes. By saying they realized it now after attending this our free training program. But you are a first time learner. When you doesn't know the history of the supply demand zone price action, when you doesn't know the value of our training program, obviously you feel like it is a normal training program. You won't give much importance in the initial stage. You just quickly go through videos and you feel like you want to learn everything in just a few hours. That is not the case. This is a training program, a high value training program. Why people are charging $8,000 for this training program? Because it is a worth, it is having such kind of worth. And I made my training program even much powerful than what people are learning by paying $8,000. I made it even much powerful for the supply demand zone price action. Because we completed a year after we started this training program, you all must understand its importance. Because I've been seeing every day new people are subscribing to our channel, joining at our Telegram channel. The moment you join at our Telegram channel, every time I can't tell you how value this training program. If I am telling each time, every time these points, it will be boring for the people who joined earlier. Because today is the right moment. We completed 1 year, we started this free training program. I am talking about the importance of this training program. And some of you people may join our group maybe after 2 months or 3 months. They may not be seeing this video. Again, they might be feeling like our training program is a normal training program because it is a free training program. But that is not the case, right? Every time I can't tell the people. This is a high valued training program. So that is the reason why it is a very important video, especially for the people, whoever is listening. It is a special video. And people who are not sincerely learning, for them, at least it is like an eye-opener for them, this video. Because in this video, they are understanding the value of this training. At least they will start looking into the comment section of different training videos, and they realize what kind of mistakes they are learning. Even if one person realize and now started learning our course in a dedicated manner, I am happy for that. Because I made change for one of our members. Probably he could be a very good independent trader in the coming days. Why I started this free training program? 2 reasons. One is for promoting our NeoStock software, no doubt in that. And the second and most important thing is, I want you to make an independent trader. You should not ask the other people, give me recommendations. You need not beg the other people. You need not be a beggar, right? I have seen so many people are begging the other people. Give me recommendations, give me recommendations. Why should we beg? That is what I realized in the year 2002. The moment when I started trading first time in the year 2002, I realized immediately, why should we ask the other people to give the recommendations? I asked the question myself, don't I have power to learn the concepts? Don't I have guts to learn the concepts? Immediately I thought, yes, I can do myself. Why should I feel other person as an expert? Why can't I feel I myself as an expert? That way I started learning the concepts. So many concepts I learned. At that, those especially in the year 2001, 2002, we don't have any trainers in the market like you are seeing today. Maybe if 1 or 2 people are there, we don't know how worth they are. Or maybe they are too expensive, even if we want to take a training from them. First of all, we don't know their worth, and they are too expensive, and they are rare people. It's very impossible to take training programs in those years. That's why everything we have to learn on our own. We have to struggle, we have to learn. It's like a trial and error. Any mistakes we do, from the mistakes we have to learn. That is the way we build up. He has huge experience during last 22 years or 23 years. But today you have the facility. Now people are, so many trainers are there, they are charging some money and teaching you the concepts. Such kind of flexibility was not there earlier. So with the struggle we learned, gained huge experience. And today at least I am sharing my experience with you people. The only thing is I want to make you become an independent trader. If anybody is asking me, or if anybody joined in this channel to get the recommendations, please remember this is not the right channel. Recently also I have seen 1 or 2 premium members. I remember this month or last month. One member previously, one more month. They asked me, they took the premium subscription and they asked me, provide the recommendations. What is the use in joining premium subscription? Premium subscription is to provide you software reports, that's it. I am not helping anybody. Even if you look into, recently we started a premium chart group for the people who completed continuous 3-month subscription. I am not involving in that group. I am there in that group. But people are discussing. That is what I want. I myself don't want to involve. I want you people should interact if you are having any doubts. Even such kind of interaction is also not taking place in the group. Anything they analyze it just for review, they are submitting in the group. Other members, if they find anything, they are just commenting on that. Because they already become independent traders. Now today they are in a position to take their own trades. Even just before closing the market hour also, they are in a position to take the trades. Even yesterday one member, in the yesterday's HLQ analysis, do you remember one of the stocks, is it Ramco Cement? Please correct me if I am wrong. The trade happened during last 45 minutes. Last 45. Intraday traders mostly they don't take during last 45 minutes of the or last 1 hour of the trading session. Mostly they close. But our people are not like that. They have the guts. The trade happened around at 2 o'clock 45 minutes, our Indian time. He took the trade, holded the positions, got some profit, and he exited. Happily took the profit and he exited. And proudly he sent a message in the group. I took the trade. Because in the HLQ analysis I told you, many people don't take a trade after 2:45 minutes. 2 o'clock, last 1 hour or 45 minutes, they don't take any intraday trades. It is not a practical scenario, but it is a practical for our HLQ zone traders. Because previously also once I shown you, I think it was a Tata Steel stock. Last 15 minutes or 20 minutes before closing the trading session, took the trade and completed, and within 5 minutes or 6 minutes the trade. That day it gave around 3% or 4% ROI during the intraday, during just before 15 or 20 minutes market closing session. You can see in one of the old videos. And today our premium members are get into that kind of stage today. They are having such kind of guts. How they got that confidence? Because they spent a lot of time, they practiced to get into this stage. But they get into that stage within 1 year time period. Because this course is started, today only it completed 1 year. Maybe they might have joined exactly one year back, or maybe after 2 months or 3 months. Maybe this year, January or February, they might have joined. But less than 1 year, they become experts. Why can't you be like that? That is what my question. To get into that level, what they did, I know. They spend a lot of time with dedication, they learned the course. Whatever the training instructions I provided, they followed each and everything strictly. And they did a lot of paper trading. And they changed their psychology. Earlier they have fear when prices are entering into the entry zone. Earlier they have a fear, maybe the zone might be violated. And they overcome that fear. They changed a trader psychology. They adapted to the trader psychology. What is the trader psychology? Not having the fear. When you will overcome your fear? When you are having willingness to accept the risk. You are okay. If anything wrong happens, I will be losing 1,500 rupees. Okay, no issues. It's a small amount for me. Even if I lose, I don't really care about it. When they develop such kind of mindset, they have willingness to accept the trade. That way they started taking the trades. Do you think every time when you take the trade, the zones will be violated? No. Once in a while, zones will be violated. Many times they get profits. That way they are getting profits. The moment when you start getting more and more profits, what happens? Automatically your psychology will improve. Our supply demand zone price action is having such kind of trade setup. Before taking the trade, it is telling you what is the amount you are going to lose if the analysis goes wrong. Only thing is you need to tune your mind in such a way to accept that particular risk. Once your mind accepts, that means you are developed the psychology of a trader. You adapted to the psychology of a trader. The real psychology of a trader. You are adapting to that. That's it. Supply demand zone price action concepts are helping. Because this is the only one concept that tells you how much risk you are taking before you are taking your trade. It's not about how much risk you are taking. How much risk you must take, that is telling you. Because the proximal line, distal line are with stop buffers. They are defined in the system. It's not that you are assuming, okay, 1% risk I am taking, 2% risk I am taking, without knowing where exactly the stop loss point is there, where exactly entry point is there. Because people are using indicators and other price action concepts, they are just assuming and taking their entry and stop losses. But in our system, we are not assuming. Our system itself clearly defined, this is only your entry, this is only your stop loss. That is clearly defined in our system. All these concepts you learned in the early stage of your training program. Lesson 3 itself you learned. That's why I said lesson 3 is an important. And lesson 5 again you learn those concepts in much better way. The exact proximal. Lesson 3 and lesson 5 are very, very important concepts with respect to the risk management point of view. Hope all of you people effectively using your concepts. At least, 1 year we completed, so much of effort I put. If you put your experience in the comment section, I also feel happy. I will also get motivation. See, I've been telling you so many points to give motivation to you guys. But I also need motivation, right? I expect from your comments box only. If you share your experiences, especially those who are learning the concepts for the last 1 year or last 6 months or last 3 months or even last 1 month or even last 1 week, share your experiences in the comment box of this video. At least I understand your feelings, at least I understand your requirements, and also I can understand your happiness also. I also get some motivation by seeing your comments. I also need energy, right? But you people are not giving me proper energy. My energy is the comments you are making in the comments box. Sharing your feedback or your experiences. So please, I request everybody put your comments and share your feedback. Okay, when it comes to the HLQ zones, today we didn't get any HLQ trades. Only one, this is a fine-tuned area is violated. Still it is not a valid trade because market opened with a gap up. When it is opened with a gap up, you can't place any trade. That way we escaped from this trade. Before placing our trade itself, market opened with gap up. That's why intraday trading always, once market opens, you have to place our orders. This is a very strict rule for the intraday traders' point of view. This is the only one entered into the zone, but it is stopped out. It's not stopped out. Actually, zone is violated. Before stopped out means you place order and then it hit the stop loss. Before placing your order itself, if it hit the stop loss, it is not a stopped out trade. It is an invalid trade. So that means this trade is not valid for you. Because such kind of incidents happened very few. Previously also, 2 or 3 occasions it happened. Market opened with gap up and zone is violated while opening itself. So this is a 75 minutes high liquidity zone, rally based drop. And this one fine tuned with 15 minutes time frame. Here you have a rally based drop. Again within this 15 minutes area, we have a fine tuned 5 minute zone. You have a rally, you have 3 base candles and a drop candle. And the zone is violated with, see here, opened. Even if you look into 1 minute candle, you will understand. See today morning, 9:15 candle, opened here. Went little up and then came down. Because there was a 5 minute zone, it's not a fine tune. Aggressive trade also you can't take because that 5 minute zone was tested already. But maybe in the coming days, maybe that may be changing to a high liquidity, we don't know. Our software has to decide. And software also didn't recognize that zone because there are reasons. Let me tell you. Only human point of view only we can draw this zone, not software point of view. Let me go to the 5 minutes time frame. See here, this is the rally based drop, right? But software didn't recognize this zone. The reason is software considered this candle is also a failed ERC candle. It's a ERC candle, ERC candle, ERC candle. Where is the base candle? Software point of view. Human point of view, we will take a decision, okay, rally base drop, you can draw a zone like this. We accept, but machine can't accept because machine strictly follows the rules. Machine point of view, it is a ERC candle. It's a big candle. The length of this candle is almost same as the length of this rally candle. That's why machine identified this candle as a ERC candle. But human point of view, what we do, okay, we will say, just comparing these three candles, rally, drop, rally, base, drop. And see what happened today from this area. It picked up the orders. See, already it is tested earlier. And today once again, second time it is tested. That is the reason why it came down. Maybe institutions kept lot of order flow. But it's not a valid zone for the software point of view. Human may accept or may not accept. It's depending on your individuals. Because risk is very high. Because you adjusted up to type 2 proximal, risk is reduced. Otherwise, it would have been a very big risk, the 5-minute zone. Because that is a ERC candle. Why we don't accept ERC candles in the base is mainly because of the risk point of view. Maybe there might be some order flows will be there. Those order flows you understand once you go to lower time frames. Go to 1 minute, then clearly you see the order flow. 5 minutes point of view, it is not a valid zone. But 1 minute point of view, there is a valid zone. You remove this entire thing, 5 minute zone, what we drawn. That is a compromise and we drawn because such a huge big base candle, you cannot keep ERC candle on the base. But lower time frame, there is an order flow. That's why maybe institutions kept a huge order flow in this area. So you have a rally, you have 4 base candles, and then you have a drop. Now look into the zone. See, this 1 minute zone is already tested previously. That's why mostly you don't. If there was a clue before entering into the zone, prices were rejected. Today definitely we would have considered this as an aggressive trade. But why we didn't consider even this 1 minute zone today? Because it is already tested. Today there are higher chances it might be violated. But what happened today? See, today morning prices went very deep and then came down. It's a lucky trade for those who have taken. It would have been violated also today. Maybe institutions might have kept a very strong order flow. Almost it went close to the distal line of this 1 minute zone. And then see how it pushed. Maybe this could be like a trap. A bull trap for the people who are expecting trades from here. But anyway, market is opened above the zone, opened with a gap up. So before you place the order, this zone order flow has been gone. So you can't place any orders. That's why it is an invalid zone. Even though you fine tune, it is a fresh zone. By the time when you are placing your order, it becomes invalid because market opened with gap up. And entire this fine-tuned 5 minute zone is violated. But why market came? Because this 1 minute zone is the reason. But many of us might be thinking, this is a valid 5 minute zone. Rally, base, drop. But actually it is not a valid zone because it is a ERC candle. This is also ERC candle but failed ERC. And this is again a valid ERC. And no base candles in between. But still, if you go to 1 minute time frame, one more time frame below, for 5 minutes, next time frame, maybe some people look into 3 minutes also. For 5 minutes point of view, 1 minute is the next time frame because 5 candles are there, 1 minute candles, between 1 minute and 5 minutes. At least 3 to 5 candles are valid scenario. So this 1 minute is having the real institutional order flow. This is the one actually reason behind this push. But we can't plan the aggressive trade. The reason is the zone is already tested zone. If it is not tested and if the wick is not there, prices would have gone before this. Before entering into the zone, prices would have go down. We might have planned a trade, but unfortunately earlier prices entered and this zone is tested, and we don't know how strong the remaining order flow in this zone. Maybe we don't know that. That's why we can't plan any trade. But maybe the order flow is very, very strong in this. Today again it pushed the prices down. Now you may ask a question, can we take a trade again next time when it is reaching here? We can't give guarantee because prices reached near to the digital line of this zone. Okay, anyway, there was a good push from this zone, but we couldn't plan any trade from this 1 minute zone. And 5 minutes also we can't place a trade. The reason is while opening itself, market is completely, this zone is violated. Even if you want to place a trade in 9:15 candle, just before 9:15 candle, 1 minute candle starts, the market is opened with gap up and the zone is violated. That means no more order flow. That's why within this fine-tuned 5 minutes area, you can't plan any trade. So that's why it is an invalid trade. Invalid trade means we can't plan a trade. If we don't plan a trade, there is no question of stopped out. So that is the reason why it is not a stopped out trade. Please remember. If it opens, market opens within this zone or below the zone and prices went and violated, this could have been a violated trade. But it is an invalid trade. So that means MFSL, we didn't have any valid trade today. And this we are not considering 1 minute zone. 1 minute zone we are not considering for aggressive trade setup because it is already tested. Okay, except this MFSL, no prices are entered into the remaining zones. Let me show you the 75 minute zones. The other one is SRF, is a demand zone. We have a fine-tuned 5 minutes zone, but today these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle. Prices didn't enter into this zone. And next one is Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is also the same case. Bank Nifty is moving between high liquidity, 75 minutes demand zone and 75 minutes supply zone. This is supply zone, this is demand zone. Yesterday prices were listed near the supply zone. See here you have a drop, 2 base candles drop. Here we have a fine-tuned zone. I am not entering into the details because I want to close the video immediately as early as possible because already I talked a lot about our training program. So quickly I am just showing you the final analysis. If you already learned, you know how to fine-tune this zone, please try. At least you are seeing here you have a 15 minute zone in this candle and within that you have a fine-tuned 5 minute zone. The same is the case here also. Here you have a 15 minute zone, you have another 15 minute zone, both are having fine-tuned 5 minute zones. Please identify, this is an exercise for the people who have been learning by looking into everyday 75 minute zones. So Bank Nifty, you find these areas. Because how I did, same way you also should do. Then only you will be having the actual learning. So we didn't get a trade opportunity. And next one is Metropolis. This is a daily high liquidity zone. And this zone is created in the year 2022. 2022 you won't be having a fine-tuned 5 minutes data. So just ignore it. That's why I'm not showing because we didn't have a fine-tuned 5 minutes because the data is not available. OFSS, Oracle Financial Services. This is a daily zone. We have a rally, 2 base candles and drop. Here you have a 75 minutes fine-tuned. Within that again 15 minutes fine-tuned area. Within that again you have a 5 minutes fine-tuned area. Please find. This is the exercise for you. And here also prices didn't enter. and remaining all we stock. So total for these 5 high liquidity zones identified, including Bank Nifty. Okay, please do this exercise. This is the exercise for the people who are practicing HLQ zones and every day who are listening my videos and trying to understand fine-tuning the zone. For them it is a practice session. And remaining all the members, at least please share your feedback about our training program. Those who already learned outside earlier and again once again now you are learning dedicatedly, please share your experience so that other people will really understand the value of this course. This is my sincere request to all the members. So I am expecting all your comments. Whoever is watching this video, I am expecting your comment about the training program, how at what level you are, whether you are at phase 1 training or phase 2 training or phase 3 training, or you are practicing HLQ zones or practicing bullish and bearish trade setups. Whatever you are doing, please tell your current status. I want to know so that I can give you best advices. If you don't speak, I can't give you best advices. If you can speak, I can understand your difficulties. And then accordingly, I can give you better suggestions. If you really want to become an independent trader, you have to speak out. You have to share your feedback. Hope you all, I'm expecting at least all your feedback. I will also put in the comment section of our Telegram group also to share your feedback in this video. Okay, this is about our today's HLQ analysis video. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.